everyone, Dave here from CX Experts, Head of Customer Success, bringing you the best tools around the world to make sure that not only are you getting the most out of Zendesk, but also what Zendesk can do for you. So today, in continuing the series on what Zendesk's Enterprise Suite can do for you and why you should have it, we're going to be chatting about this idea of setting different schedules. And I'd like to start with an example that will really point out why this is so important in the modern day customer experience environment and ecosystem. I had a client who had started on Zendesk with their core support team, so replying to customers and doing what they need to do. And over time, they decided that Zendesk was so good that they wanted to integrate a couple more teams onto the account. And so they did. So they integrated their service team, so the guys who fix things and make repairs and do all the technical stuff. They wanted to onboard their HR team. They wanted to onboard their IT support team. And they wanted to onboard a couple of other departments with smaller roles, but still departments in themselves. So we did all the onboarding, the integration, and everything was working great until it came to this idea of reporting and metrics, because each one of those teams worked a different schedule. So the general support team, for example, offers support in between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. All the way through from Monday to Sunday. So 7 days a week, 6 to 6. While the technical support team, the technicians, worked a slightly different schedule, which different teams sometimes do, and that's completely understandable. They worked from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. But because we only had one schedule, it was quite difficult to report on how much business time was being taken to perform specific actions within Zendesk, like a first reply, full resolution, request to wait times, things like that. And that's because we didn't have schedules set up, different schedules set up and assigned to different tickets within Zendesk. Now, this becomes even more important when you have teams from around the world who are not only operating in different schedules, but also operating in different time zones. How do we track them? How do we make sure that we are delivering good service and setting the necessary expectations based on the time in which the reply to the request is actually received? And the solution here is to create different schedules within Zendesk. So I want to take you through what that looks like and how we can use it to our advantage. So in Zendesk's admin console, which is what you're seeing now, I have set up some different schedules. So I've got a 24-hour team, and this one is pretty simple, pretty obvious. They work midnight to midnight, and this team is always on call, which means there is no business time. It's all calendar time, but we have a schedule set for them. I have Team Spain, Team France, Team Greece, and each one of these has a normal schedule, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, but based on a specific time zone. So in this case, it's GMT plus 2, which is Madrid, and I've got the same setup for France and Greece. Now, the other thing we may need to take note of here is that each one of these places, these regions, have different holidays that they celebrate, different holidays where we may need to set different expectations with our customers writing in, because it's a bank holiday or a public holiday or a national holiday. And those we can add onto the schedules as well. So very easy to do, to set up a schedule. You'll give it a name, you'll put in the details, and these are quite easy to drag and manipulate Sunday to Saturday. If you delete a schedule on a specific day, it'll say that you're closed on that day, for example. But you can also add holidays to these specific schedules. The reason we do that, and the reason we have schedules that include specific time periods in specific time zones and including holidays, is for a couple of reasons, a couple of things we need to take note of. Number one, we need to be able to set expectations clearly. If someone writes in outside of a specific schedule, so outside of business hours, yes, that is calendar time, but we probably want to respond to them differently, saying, hey, you've reached us outside of business hours. These are our office hours. We have created a ticket for you and we'll get back to you, but only once we are seated behind our desks and within business hours once again. The other thing, besides setting expectations, is metrics. So in Zendesk, we have this amazing ability called Explore or Analytics, the suite that gives us everything we need to be looking at when managing a customer service or whatever department you have. And a lot of these metrics are focused on business time. So to put that into plain English is, we want to measure the time within business hours it takes to give a first reply. There's no point measuring that outside of business hours because no one's in the business. So a lot of these metrics are based on business time, clocks that start and stop within the blue section of your schedule over here. So we set expectations. We monitor metrics a little closely. We're able to determine SLA breaches based on how much business time has passed over time, and we're able to really make sure that our clients and our customers are getting the service that they require and are being communicated to from us in an effective way. Now, it's very easy to create a schedule. Once a schedule is created, you can assign it to a specific group of tickets. So if they're received at a specific email address or based on any other ticket field you may have, we can assign a specific schedule, which will make sure, again, that you're tracking and setting expectations based on the schedule of the team that is handling that type of ticket. So here, just to get an example of an SLA or a service level agreement, I'm tracking, in this case, next reply time. So once the customer responds, I want to reply within 4 business hours. So it is, again, important that we are setting business hours per department or per team or per business unit within Zendesk. So all in all, a really useful feature to have available in the Enterprise Suite of Zendesk. If you would like to know more, or are interested in exploring a relationship with CX Experts or Zendesk, please let us know. info@cxexperts.co.za. I'd love to jump on a call with you and figure out how we can assist. So that's Zendesk Schedules, multiple schedules, Enterprise Suite. Thank you for watching.